a Medicare audit. They came and took 26 cases out of his clinic that were chelation cases, which were the only 26 cases that had ever had chelation in his office. There was a guy working for 3 months that did it. They went to other physicians in the area and randomly only picked their chelation cases also. There was nothing random about any of this. It was more or less a setup. So at this point, yes, he gives up his license, which is a good thing because now he's no longer under the jurisdiction of the medical board. And he also says, to hell with this, I'm going to Mexico. The United States, he fought for his country, and if they're going to fight against him, he's leaving. So we're in San Diego, we go to Mexico, he's at a cancer clinic. He starts to work with stem cells. At this point, we're doing, wow, 50% turnaround in stage 4 cancers. People are coming there that should be dead, and they're leaving, and they're living. He had the head of Tufts hematology department came to visit him because of the results he was getting with cancer. He was getting famous for his cancer. And the man actually refused to look into the microscope because the blood was not stained, that it was alive, and they don't look at live blood. So interesting stories. They weren't really interested in what he was actually doing. They wanted some type of cure, but there is no one cure for cancer, as everyone is different. Now, Mexico is a very interesting place, especially 25 years ago. He's doing great work. He's getting noticed in Mexico. At one point in time, things get a little interesting in Mexico, because as we're doing well, sometimes you need to pay the right people to do things, and Dad is not doing this for money at this point.
They're much more honest about their dishonesty down there.
Yes. So, long story short, it's time to leave Mexico and come back to the States, even though our father said he would never, ever do that again. He came back to the United States to work. That's an exercise he's doing. You can do that one too if you want. So he comes back to the United States. We end up in Lake Tahoe. And this is where things get really bizarre also. California versus Nevada. In one state, I love this picture. In one state, his remedies are legal, and in the other state, his therapies are legal. So we actually found an office that the state line ran right through the building. So literally, you could come over here and get a treatment, and then walk over here and get your remedy. We've had an interesting life, to say the least. I don't know how many buildings there are like that in this world, and we had one of them.
Well, at that point, he went before the Nevada Homeopathic Board to try to get his homeopathic license. And these are people who he gave them their licenses, and they denied him.
Yes, they denied him. We have friends here that were there at that one. Yep. So he stood up for them, and they would not stand up for him. Yeah. So at this point, he's alone by himself, more or less. The state line clinic, he's doing okay, but Tahoe, a lot of snow is coming, and he's not happy with that. He grew up in Brooklyn and Buffalo and things like that, so he doesn't want to deal with snow anymore. So they come down the hill to this beautiful little place they've heard of called Nevada City, and they open up a clinic. So that is where Dad had our most recent clinics. I think we had 3 different places. We were in our house here initially, and a few different clinics. We did wonderful things here. Raise your hand if you or anyone you know, his life was changed by that clinic and the things our dad did there. Yay, the cry. Perfect. So wonderful things are happening. Dad's happy, Mom's happy, the town is great, art going on, there's wonderful plays, and the town embraces our father. So then he's getting more recognition, he gets on these radio shows with 4 million listeners. He says something that a local dentist doesn't like. Local dentist calls the medical board. Medical board says, we remember Bigelsen. Let's stop that person from doing what he is doing. What happened? Charges brought against him for treating people without a license, and he'd never treated people when he came into the office. I think you would stick your own finger at the end because...
Basically, it came down 14 charges against me and him. During his initial trial, the prosecutor kept calling him Mr. Bigelsen. And the federal judge says, no, you call him Dr. Bigelsen because you can't take away his educational title. So when he came to see us, as a lot of you know, it was Dr. Bigelsen, but you signed something that said he wasn't licensed. And it said 7 different ways he wasn't licensed. We had it on the room saying he wasn't licensed. So in California, that's false advertising.
It's false advertising.
So they dropped all the counts against us except for false advertising and gave us no recourse.
I had to go to the website and take doctor off in all those spots.